champs is in. Yeah, yeah.
What, you can't stop that?
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New York Giants. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. This is taken at his 4. Spins away. And he'll be brought down at the 23, making the 24-yard line.
Oh, wait, no, I did give me an option. I didn't even think about all that. So we gotta go all the way back to the city and then start over? Oh, no.
Now a play fake here on first
down.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
And so much for that great field position to start
the
game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on
they
second
rushed that game out too, nigga, for some money.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
Well, we saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
So Deshaun, just tell me, man, do you really just fail like that every game, or was that just that one game?
Complete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motion.
How many times did you throw out? No, that's spam, bro. You threw out that move.
I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed if there's contact.
Okay, so what about when I was on the other side of the map and you couldn't do no combos? You just kept throwing it out. That's spam. Why are you like this? Who made you this way?
Damn.
Nigga, because it's ridiculous the way this nigga's fighting, bro. Look, I'm gonna find my own ways around it, but I shouldn't have to. You're in there to spam it. You're right. I'm on my dog bullshit. It does and does.
Here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd.
Whatever it takes to win.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They run it here with Thompson. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. On the tackle, it's Randy Gregory. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is Amara Darbo, complete. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Somebody, you lagging? Lagging like shit.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Well, this is caught by Williams. And he'll have the
I don't know, it was lagging through the whole match.
About the 18. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Oh man, you're bro. I'm in the city.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
What you doing?
Next to receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun, 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 gun.
On play action, they'll throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taking it about the 36. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On 2nd down, here's Rosen. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the
God,
ball free and brings out third down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the
wrong
football.
way.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs aren't working now. They turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
On the ground, it's Thompson. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Yeah, no, I damn sure ain't playing story mode. Hey, this black leaf jacket is cold, bro. Hold on, I need this.
Now Thompson. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They go play action here on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Now, check. Patriot.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucs in possession of the football as we begin the 2nd quarter. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Looking to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. This from 25 yards out. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good.
Why have you fly so far during your combos?
3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you get to the red zone, if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And New York set to take the field. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Rosen off the play action. Being chased, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down at 17.
Autocorrect like that.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
It seemed like the situation was second and a mile to go for a first down, which screams what? Throw the football. You got to pass in order to try and pick up that kind of yardage. But in this case, they ran a tendency breaker because the tendency is for defenses to be out there and be set up for a pass. So you break tendency and actually run the football. That changes everything because if you're able to find a crease, you often have bigger guys working against smaller guys downfield. They picked up excellent yardage there to bring up a 3rd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Fielded just inside the 20. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
They'll come out throwing here to start
the what? That might be that's a real combo.
And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. Make him make someone miss in the open field.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Oh, you can't block that. What? Nigga, I'm holding on one. I ain't hitting nothing else. That's blocked.
They'll run with Thompson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I couldn't get it off in time.
Here we go now. 319. 319. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
A first run for the backup, Abdullah.
Oh, bro! 1 second later, and you would have died.
On the carry there, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Guilt trip is here, baby. Guilt trip is here.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
What? Nigga. Okay, that's that shit is so stupid though. Like I'm going through them with a special and they just stop me.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
You can grab the middle
I think
combo?
a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Hell, I was waiting for your combo to be over.
Detroit. Detroit. Over. 36. Over.
I'm salty.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
I think I took
And
the
he's
hit.
got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Right back to him on first down.
Oh, no, what is that?
Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll set up a throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Eric Kendricks in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. And now the Giants will stop playing, so take a timeout defensively, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
You're lagging. You're lagging.
The Bucks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. He'll look to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will make it 6-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Giants. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I've been hearing that niggas right there.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway.
This is better.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt, show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Shut up. You didn't get hit like that. What?
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
I don't know how you keep falling out of it.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go.
You can block a
and
charge
sometimes
shot.
you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there.
How do you
and
keep
just ran him
falling
down.
out?
Big
Look
play
at this.
coming
Not a
up.
combo
Here's
with a
3rd and
break
10.
it.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
There we go.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace.
The way I
Money
just did it.
throw right there to move the sticks.
Ball up to the
Throw them
35
hoes
now
out.
as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
There it is. That's how your combos be doing, bro. Them hoes just keep coming.
Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise,
Yeah, that's why
he's making sure
combos
he's
crack the
judicious in
street.
taking off.
So the drive
Can't
takes
escape.
him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the
I'm not going to
48-yard
do that
line.
again. I feel cheese. I think I'm get on fire like I like.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
So everybody that's on my team, I picked them because of their combos. I know they got 5 hits before I can go into a cancel and get in the ball. Like super. That nigga G, I don't know when that goes.
Detroit!
Way too fast.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. The Giants on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
Boy, this party got dead fast.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan.
I can't fight you if you feel not against her.
What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. A little more room here on 2nd and 6 from the 6.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Oh, I have that. Oh, I was hitting you curly character.
Forced out to his left. He's got a man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he gets it up to the 46.
Yeah,
It's a big
That's
play there
reach.
for the Buccaneers. 41 yards.
Oh, no, that ain't what I wanted. Well, that was a waste. Oh, it is.
The big play has him all
Oh,
the way
that
out near
range.
midfield for a 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Oh, that don't go through.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete.
Yeah, that
Now the
whole
ball's
big
out,
way.
fumble near midfield. And who's got it? The Giants. So the defense there, opportunistic.
Low-key helping you out,
It's
though.
nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Following a fumble recovery, it's Rosen. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
This is fucking retarded. All I need to do is score.
Pass
one
protection has been a
fucking
problem all night
All
long
you
as
need
they
to do
come
is
up
get your-
facing
get on jump
2nd and a
force.
bundle. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose
Ain't
yardage back at the
nobody
38.
fucking
He lost 4
blocking.
there, and it's 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After 1st and 2nd down went backwards, it's 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking
So,
it.
Deshaun, how
And
you
this
gonna
time,
lock
it
stuff to your
results in an
custom character without
interception.
doing story mode? By the way. Oh, you.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh. So all you need is money for real. So all you need is money to buy stuff.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Shit.
Now we're going to get a timeout.
To
We've
start
got
out?
an injured Buccaneer. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Gone,
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Caught left side, Williams. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Costume,
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, they cooked it.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
C.J. Anderson in the game. He gets it here. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I mean, he ain't trash, but he is when that niggas start spamming. That nigga alright when he start throwing hands.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Bucks. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th.
You ain't fought me yet, so you can't see that. Who said I was having problems with that nigga, though? Exactly.
And they'll go on the ground.
No. I didn't even say all that, nigga. I said
It's going to lead him to 3rd
down.
down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
The Bucks on 3rd down.
No?
They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
And then,
Detroit!
I'm in the mission.
He'll drop to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it.
I built my team around
Same
people
story
that
continues.
can
He's the
combo under
only
their
one that
sequence.
scored for them, their kicker, with all the points.
So now when we hear the chants of MVP, they're definitely aimed at him because he has been the only guy who's put points on the board in this game.
Kickers are always either the hero or the GOAT. So far, he's definitely the hero. And the Giants ready to come out now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throw left side on target to Thielen. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
But Yu-Gi-Oh! Niggas be spamming him. I'll be so sick of him.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success.
I know, but that's not even what they be spamming, though. They be spamming the little green orb
move. A very
move.
solid gain on that play.
Spamming it. You said everybody here, niggas? Oh, Lordy, I see you everybody there. I got you on your arm.
On play action, Rosen. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get in for his 2nd sack of the night. The Giants on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Off the play fake.
That nigga's not here. You can get lost now. He's not here.
Incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone.
I'm done. That was that nigga Dame.
4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's
That
intercepted.
was that nigga Dame.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And they are going to set up shop.
When they show us on their play,
Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. And their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Nigga, whose mic is that
How
I'm
many
hearing?
times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up
I
the
heard
4
somebody
fingers.
jump
4th
for us.
quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on their shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Bucs on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run it. Here's Anderson. And they'll stop right on the midfield stripe. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
I was expecting you to have your evasive. I was waiting for you to use that, huh?
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
I mean, I sidestepped, but I thought you could sidestep that.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
Oh, there it is.
That's a 49-yard punt, 8, though, on the return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory. On 1st and 10. And here comes the Giants' offense back out onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were on a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, look, you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
I'm a little salty that. Bro, who's alarm going on?
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
Oh, but I was so annoyed at that move. What? But can you not block any of his rushes?
On second down, Rosen.
Nigga, what you mean? Holding R1 is block, right?
Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And now it's third down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Here's Rosen to throw. And they work this out past the 25. A good pickup there of 20 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
He finds Randall Cobb with a completion.
No,
and now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
What?
This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. Here's Rosen.
That clean right there.
He gets it to Cooks. Takes this to the 45. Got a little space after that nice move. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
They need to hurry up and add this rematch feature.
Now it's Rosen.
Because this is so stupid, man.
Fine time to his left. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Well, this is dumb having to go all the way back to these loading screens just to start another match.
Remember, it's also third down.
Nah, I'll send it to you.
Rosen to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
I feel like they rushed this game out to
here,
get the
we're going
money.
to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So now, following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10.
Yeah, that too. Nigga, Luffy's gonna get nervous.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything
And
here.
I just disappointed with the fact that that nigga can't watch his abilities out of that. I guess was that his hockey or whatever.
Probably going to rely on the
But that nigga's
onside
like
kick
charging
coming
up, he
up.
can throw his abilities straight out of that.
Play, but it's better than not having a chance at all.
That nigga sit back there and charge forever. As soon as you decide to run up on that nigga, you can throw it out.
And hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is
I ain't no issues with nobody else except for that nigga.
back within a single point here in the fourth. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that one...
I ain't played nobody but the niggas I just fought you with. I took the niggas to training mode, learned their combos, and then came back.
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually
I probably won't play nobody else.
periods in practice now.
Except my custom and get that nigga ready.
The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
I ain't gonna use that nigga till I get his outfit right and his moves right.
Game right here. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Hurry up, here we go.
They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. So they file for the exits here in silence. And what a job to come in on the road, divisional round of the playoffs, and you get to end it by going down to a knee.
Now their confidence has to be at an extreme high. That's 2 weeks in a row they've gone on the road and gotten it done. They don't care where they go. From here on out, they think they can beat anyone.
So this should have been Xenoverse.
Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side. And
no.
now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the
This
journey
is made
just
too.
getting to this game. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before that. Going
What?
through the
How you
regular
turn around
season,
like that,
fighting
bro?
and
Tell
scratching
me,
and
because
clawing
you've
to
been
make
doing
it to the
that.
playoffs. And then to get to this game,
How
one
you
game
turn around
short
like
of a
when I
conference
sidestep, niggas
championship.
will turn around
They'll
and
have the
come
whole
get me.
offseason to think about it. Let's see if they use it as
Like,
motivation.
like,
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis,
like when I
and all
sidestep,
our
I think it's come, we can turn around and come
Brandon
get
Gaudin.
me.
You've been watching
Even
the
though I sidestep.
NFL on EA
No,
Sports.
no, like,
For
I
more,
like when
find
niggas are
us
doing
on
an actual
Twitter
combo.
at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from East Rutherford.
What? That is so, bro. This is so stupid, bro. Oh my god, that's dumb. That's brain dead, nigga. That's brain dead. Like I shouldn't be able to catch a nigga after he successfully sidesteps me just by the. What you mean? I'm so glad they did guard justice in this game. That's something else that I don't like is the time. But he looks so good. Oh, I love it. God's like one of my favorite characters in Naruto. I'm glad they respected that nigga in this game. I'm not sure what you're doing, but I don't like it. Cause like you just keep taking hits, and I know you're trying to do something. That's why I keep rushing my combo instead of doing the whole thing. I can just tell you're trying to do